What's up, everybody? Hey, me and Tommy Lee's going back at it again tonight, putting a few coyotes down here lately. Mostly him, but I'm going with him, having a good time. Man, we had a heck of a storm roll through here this morning. Basically throughout the day, heavy rain and high winds at one point. Anyways, I went out and did a little riding a while ago, seen a coyote out in the field. We got some good potential for getting one down tonight, so we're gonna sneak out and make it happen. We got the gear loaded in the Jeep here. It's kind of scattered out and about, and calls and lights and tripods and rifles and whatever. Get ready to get out and make something happen.
Yeah, let's get it done. Look at you trying to blind me so I can't drive. We can't even get to the travel field. Let's go get some of these coyotes.
So it is Memorial Day weekend, actually starting tomorrow. It's Thursday night. We're gonna sneak out and get out and about. It's hotter than a hoochie coochie. See if we can't make something happen. Rolling in the Jeep, windows down. God bless America. Come on. Try to put us down to old Coyote tonight. So basically we're gonna do approximately 3 sets tonight. It is a school night, but we're going to try to stay out long as we can. And we're getting a lot of conversation on our Predator Reapers page on Facebook. You guys be sure and look that up. A lot of people are asking what's the magic sound. So what we're going to utilize tonight is what we've been doing, and what's been working pretty good is pup and distress. Pup sounds of any kind, actually, yips or little howls or whatever. Just pup vocals in general. And that triggers that maternal instinct to come in, whether it's the mama or the daddy or the greasy granny. As long as they come in and we put them down, we're gonna have a good night. So we're just gonna see what happens, get out here and wing it. We're gonna be running the thermal tonight, spotting and night vision for shooting. I'm running the pulsar N355, Tommy's running the ATN 4K. Both got 22 250s. I've got that AR-10. Tommy's got the Bolt and the Browning. And I'm hoping to put my first one down tonight with the new guns, what I'm hoping for. Almost arriving to the first set. We're going to get out, get geared up, wait on it to get a little bit darker, start our approach. Better check the wind, make sure everything's good before we ever take off, and get something on the ground for you guys. And away we go. Just arrived at set number 1. We just killed a dog here about 4 days ago. Just checked the radar, heard a little bit of thunder. We got about 45 minutes to play before it hammers again, Jack. That's good. Wind's good. Get geared up and get ready to rock before this rain comes. It'll just be kind of hit and miss tonight, so hopefully we'll get something down. Alright, we just made a mad dash for the Jeep. We were on set a total of how many minutes? 10? 7? 7 minutes, seen 3 coyotes. Walked in on the set using the thermal, spotted one out into the field. He immediately went downwind direction of us, but he was out in the field 150 yards to start with. Wanted to make sure I was on the thermal, so I wanted to make sure it was a coyote, not a deer. Tommy got on it, verified it was a coyote. It took off, started going back in this field, and then cutting to the left, which is downwind. So lost sight and just getting set up. Didn't even fire up the call. And I heard this pup yelp, and I turned to Tommy and said, "You hear that? This is the same spot where he killed that female at not too long ago." And I knew those pups were bigger and would survive because I saw some a while back in the thermal on a spot we were at. And right there, you guys seen them pups running around. I think Tommy got a lot of the audio in the 4K as I'm scanning with the thermal and just chasing each other around. And I swear that one looked like it was black. Even though it was in the thermal, it just looked a lot darker than the other one. So 2 pups here, 1 adult took off on us, and it's freaking started hammering down. All of our gear's wet, we're wet, but
Dried out a little bit, hit the next spot.
Yeah.
As soon as this little shower quits.
I actually thought we had a little bit more time according to the radar, but it's not so much.
Radar's got that video lag.
Yeah. Video lag in the radar. Well, had a little excitement, got some good video. On to the next one. Maybe it'll stop raining by then. See what happens. That was pretty exciting. I love seeing those pups run around. Right here, three of them right here, right here. Yeah. There's three. In front of us. Right here. Ready? I don't see the other one. Okay. Stop him. Where'd the others go? Yep, you got your kill. I got my kill. Boom, son, dog down. Just had three of them pop up right here. What a freaking story this is to tell you guys. I cannot wait to tell you what happened. Got one down, went to a pup in distress for a minute. The other two scattered. That was so awesome. There's a huge story with this hunt. We'll go over here and pick up this dog. Boom. First kill with the gun. Awesome. Smoked him. Breaking out this labor light that I always talk about to you guys for retrieving these coyotes. I think this is going to end up being a pretty good size one. Looked like it in the video. It was coming in real good. Pretty dog. Well, what are you gonna do this Memorial Day? I don't know. I might go out and go on a boat, drink some beer. Why? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Say about Thursday night, I might walk through the middle of a freaking field at midnight, carrying a coyote on my shoulder. It's the way we roll, Jack. Well, that's number one. Hopefully we go out here and get another one. This is a big old male too. That was awesome. Slip out here. That's our set number 2. Go out here and do one more set. See if we can do any good. We've seen 6 and a fox already. On to the next one. Man, we got a story to talk about with this deal here. May the 23rd, 24th, something like that. The property is, we guesstimate, 125 acres. I really don't know. So what we did was, as we walked on further in the field, a different direction, we heard coyotes howling a little bit earlier in the stand. and went over there and I did a long male howl, had an old dog answer on the next property, and then we heard some pups, and then we heard another one answer. So we were sitting there scratching our head, and they didn't come. And we said, you know, well, what do you want to do? You want to go to the next spot, or you want to milk this one out? So we milked this one out. So we moved a little closer to them. Started using the call. Used the junior male howl call on the Lucky Duck Riot. I spotted one at 12 o'clock, freaking rolling, coming in, hauling the mail. I spotted it in the thermal, and just for a few seconds, and then lost it. So Tommy and me was like, man, let's just keep on going. So I'm walking, and I fired up the junior male howl call again as I'm walking and carrying the call, just trying to make it more realistic, like I'm trying to advance to them, trying to find them. We heard them just on the other side of the island of these trees. So I told Tommy, I was like, man, we got the thermal, we got the time, the wind was right. So we were walking and doing some scanning, and we had to work our way around this island of trees with the wind blowing our direction. And we got so far, and I told Tommy, I said, I see him. About that time, all heck broke loose. We set the tripods up. I got mine up. Tommy got his up. We had two coyotes get right side by side. I heard Tommy do the countdown. I heard him say 1, 2. He's both getting ready to squeeze off, and you'll see that one just jump straight up in the air. They kind of split apart. One goes to the far left.
Stop him.
I end up shooting this big male. Just awesome footage right there. Got my first kill. So I'm getting ready to do a full review video. I'm going to start on that tomorrow about this gun. This is a Specialized Dynamics 22-250 and running the Pulsar N355. Tommy's still running the 4K ATN. Everybody's asking me about it, and I gotten away from it. He's still got it, no problems. Jamie's got his, no problems. Me, not so much. Had all kinds of problems. Right now, running the Pulsar XQ38 scanner. Really freaking love this thing, man. Won't leave the house without it. It saved our butts tonight. We walked across this field 500-600 yards, Tommy, I don't know how far, and spotting and stalking, man, doing some calling, locating. Just finished up with turkey season, same way. When they wouldn't come, they would gobble and gobble and gobble, and you knew they were there, but they just would not come. So we did the same thing. Luckily, they howled a couple different times, so we could kind of lock on to them. Put the stalk on these coyotes, unfreaking real. Big male down. Another good hunt, man. We used the wind in that hunt. The whole time we were stalking these coyotes, the wind was hitting us in the face. The coyotes were here, so always keep that in mind. We were able to get it done somehow. So it's after midnight on a work night, probably pushing 1 o'clock.
Yep.
So that's why we're called Team Zombie. Run all night, try to balance the rest of the life that we got. So we was able to get her done tonight, boys. Stay with us, and we'll see you next week. Boom.
I don't know who lost more blood, coyote or us, from the mosquitoes.